So I don't have to wish for stuff that he put in your box, because I'm not supposed to be you. I'm supposed to be me. I don't have to long after things that he has given to you, because he gave them to you so you could be who you were supposed to be. He gave me everything in the box I needed to do everything I was created to do. The age-old question, as old as time itself, as soon as man had a voice to speak, or letters to write, or tone to talk, or speech to be made, it was to form a question that threatens to fulfill us and validate us and encourage us and identify us. The question deep down in the hearts of every human being living is, why am I here? What is my purpose? How can I say I'm successful if I don't know why I'm here? I can say I'm busy, but I can't say I'm successful, because I'm only successful when I'm doing the thing I was created to do. Why am I here? The problem is, most of the time we ask one another the question, and it's like a blind man asking another blind man, which way should I go? Because we can't answer your question, because we're trying to answer our own question. And the answer that is true for me might not be true for you, because my purpose might not be your purpose. So in order to get the answer, we have to go back to the manufacturer. He is the reason that we seek him, because he has the answer, not to who he is, but to who am I.
Wow.
See, really at the heart of worship, there is a degree of selfishness, because I seek him that I might know me. I don't just seek him that I might know him. I seek him that I might know me, because he is the only one who knows me.
Right.
Because I don't even know me. I have done things that shock me.
That's right.
I have said things that shock me. I have reacted in unpredictable ways, and the older I get, the less I know about myself, because I have seen so many different sides of me that I think I might have a multiple personality disorder. But God knows why I am the way I am, and he knows where the bolts goes, and he knows where the screws should be, and he knows where to put the valves, and he knows how to handle me. Paul says, "Oh, that I may know him in the fellowship of his suffering and the power of his resurrection." Then he says, "Oh, that I may apprehend that which I am apprehended of." He said, I'm chasing God because he knows me. He knows what I can do. He knows what I can build. He knows what I can handle. He knows what I can have. He knows whether I'm supposed to be here or there, or with this one or that one, or connected here or there. And if I don't go back to the manufacturer, then I'm just playing with screwdrivers, seeing what works, only to spend hours building something that is dysfunctional and frustrated because it didn't work.
Wow.
The reason we go back to God is because he is the master, and he put everything in the box we needed to be successful at what we were created to do. So I don't have to wish for stuff that he put in your box, because I'm not supposed to be you. I'm supposed to be me. I don't have to long after things that he has given to you, because he gave them to you so you could be who you were supposed to be. He gave me everything in the box I needed to do everything I was created to do if I seek him. No. This is not about self-control. This is about God control. Self-control does not take grapes and turn them into wine. The wine dresser has to do that. And if you ever hope to be what God created you to be, you have to submit yourself into his hands and know that he knows exactly what tools to use to bring out the best in you. And I don't want to die. In fact, I refuse to die until he brings out the best in me. And oh, what fun it's been to see what he brought out of me. I didn't know that was in there. I didn't know where to put the screws or the bolts or the nuts to get that. I didn't know I could be that. I didn't know I could say that. I didn't know I could write that. I didn't know I could have that. I didn't know I could become that. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could withstand that. I didn't know I could endure that. I didn't know I could survive that. I didn't know I could overcome that. I didn't know I could make it through that. Oh, how amazing it's been when you go back to the manufacturer to understand what weight you were created to handle, what loads you can stand, how fast you can move, how much you can accomplish. He designed you for the life he wants you to live. And if your life is unbearable, it might be because you're leading someone else's life. If your life is too much and too heavy and too fast and too painful, maybe you're living somebody else's life. Because you will find that you are perfectly designed to be you.
That's right.
And when you surrender to him, he will show you how to best be you.
Come on.
So strip yourself from all your pride and all your envy and all your competition and all your need to measure up to other people you were never designed to be.
Right.
And do you, boo. I am convinced that God made me who I am in my low places, not my high places. Whenever I'm in a fight with the enemy, I don't tell him about my accomplishments. I tell him about how I made it with no lights and with no water, and how I made it when I lost my car, and how I made it when I thought I'd never get up, because my strength comes from my low places. And I am afraid of people who have no low places. I'm afraid of their friendship because they'll run out on you in the middle of a low place. I don't believe them most of the time. That's part of the problem. When you haven't had low places, your character hadn't been established. The nights I cried myself to sleep, the days I could not hear God's voice at all. We trust him because we got no choice. We don't trust him because we're good people and strong Christians and great people of faith. We trust him because we got no choice. There's nothing else you can do but trust him. If you can get yourself out of it, get yourself out of it. The reason we trust God, we have no choice. So whether you want to spend all of your time struggling or not, you sooner or later are going to have to realize that we are helpless without him. We are as helpless as the clay is without the potter, as the grape is without the vintner. We need him in order to direct our steps. We trust the master vintner to bring out of us what he placed inside of us. Do not lose your hope because he took his time. It is only an indication of how masterful the vintner is, that he is given to details. You always know a novice because they skip over details. But the more proficient you are at the artistry of what you do, the more detailed it is. I remember being a little boy and my mother taking me in the store and showing me how to determine when something was well made. She said, don't look at the coat, check out the lining. She said, don't just look at the pants, see how much material is in the hem. Don't just look at the drapery, see how deep the fabric goes in the curve. The deeper the fabric goes, the more they spend on it, the more valuable it is. See, we have a tendency to look at the aesthetics of a thing and not the real value of what it is. Do not lose hope because he put more fabric in you and he added more stitches to you and you don't think you need all of that. He is so good as the master vintner. He knows exactly what to give you in order to make you who you ought to be. Everything in this life is temporal. Everything you got and everything you accomplished and everything you mastered, you will leave. You will leave here just like you came. You came into the world naked, you will leave naked. Somebody will drive your car, somebody will wear your clothes, somebody will live in your house, somebody will get your rings. Everything you attain will become totally irrelevant. This is just a moment to train for what's next, to prepare for what's better, to prepare for what matters. Everything in this temporal life is preparation for what God is about to do next. And all I can say to you is be ready. It's coming soon.
At TBN, our mission is to use every available means to reach as many individuals and families as possible with the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ.
Thank you for helping make the gospel of grace go around the world.
Without you, we couldn't do it. God bless you.